Hi, this is a reading for you. It is not attached to a zodiac sign nor a timeline. The intention is, if you come across this reading, it should benefit you in some way. That being said, if it resonates, if you enjoy it, feel free to like and subscribe. There will be an extended version available on my Patreon, so that's a great way to support the channel as well. Let's go ahead and get started. I've shuffled a Celtic cross spread. So I feel like you're getting past seeing everything from sort of a pessimistic lens, or not trying to see the other options, right? Trying to divert your focus from what you have lost or what is sort of going wrong, and starting to acknowledge these cups behind you, starting to acknowledge the things on the horizon. Actively shifting your perspective. But I do want to say also, with the Four of Cups on your mind, I would be mindful of anything that you might be overlooking, just because there's two cards. Or, actually I would say on your mind, it more so probably suggests that you're conscious that you're limiting your perspective, you're limiting your view on things. I think that you understand there's a need to change in your perspective or evolve into a broader view. And it's almost like you're just sort of going through this process, whereas behind you, it's almost sort of guarded, or like trying to defend your place in some kind of way, or maybe being hesitant to let others in. Also like very driven. And not that there's anything wrong with that, but when it's sort of all consuming, it can make for a pretty dull life. And so it's like trying to find a balance between your passions and your ambitions perhaps, and like being able to enjoy the fruits of your labor in a healthy way. It also sort of suggests that you will be spending time with others, and or maybe meeting people, things like that. It's sort of moving towards the potential that is there for you in an overall sense. Looking to cultivate prosperity, meaningful relationships, meaningful activities, routines. Really just trying to evolve into a more whole version of yourself. I was just thinking as I was shuffling, letting some sunshine in, and we get the Sun and the King of Wands. So it's like letting not only yourself be seen, but taking in the beauty of experiencing the world outside of just sort of getting through it, or on the mission kind of thing. Wanting to embrace and enjoy life. I'm going to say again, because it feels like you're coming out of sort of a difficult period where you haven't maybe been doing that. I want to pull an advice spread. Before I do that, I want to take a moment to promote my Patreon. That is where all of the extended versions of these readings go, as well as other exclusive content and access to monthly art prints as well. It's a great way to support me as an independent artist and creative. So let's move into the advice. Oh, that being said, also, if you want to book a personal reading with me, I have several options for personal readings available on my website in the shop. It's interesting. It's almost sort of encouraging you to reel something in or reel someone in. Like, I don't know if there's a situation you've been observing or someone you want to communicate with or something like that, but it's almost like just give a little effort in some way and it would kind of be returned tenfold even. Because this is sort of about like balancing your way to, again, sort of an overall prosperous life. And maybe like a significant choice or like, I really get the impression of being social or interacting with someone specific. Because there's 10 of Swords behind you too. So it's, what to clarify the 10 of Swords. I mean, this could be talking about investing into new horizons, in fact, because it kind of suggests that you're maybe healing through some kind of change. But it's interesting because it's sort of suggesting to put some work into either something you're building or maybe, I really feel like this reading has a lot to do with other people and sort of interacting in some way. Although it may not be just how you would immediately picture it. Maybe putting work towards understanding your relationship to others more, even. Or like, it's talking about moving quick on something. I don't know, because it's weird because it sort of talks about moderating what you're doing, or maybe you need to be putting more effort into something. Because with the overview or whatever, it's sort of like trying to find balance in your work life, your personal life, your private life, or whatever. But here it's almost like you have to, it's encouraging you to almost do more in a way. Maybe like stop trying to accommodate people and things that are not trying to accommodate you. Expanding your horizons or something like that, you know. Clarify justice in the sun. Maybe standing by something you want or something you choose, even if you're sort of like afraid to do that, or if it provokes some level of conflict. Because it's almost like putting off a choice that you have to make or that you want to make. And there is definitely something about work or like following some kind of intuitive nudge that you're getting on something to either follow up on or invest into. So I'm going to take this to the extended reading on my Patreon. If you want to join us over there, awesome. If not, I appreciate you being here and I appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll see you guys next time.